Your brain is built to seek closure. Every time you complete something, washing the last dish, sending the final email, doing the final rep, your brain releases a small burst of dopamine. That completion high is how momentum is built. But most people never reach this stage. They stop halfway and switch to something easier that gives faster dopamine. Slowly, the brain learns, why do the hard thing when the easy thing gives the same reward? That's how the cycle of quitting is formed. But when you push through discomfort and close the loop, you're teaching your brain a new rule. Effort pays off more than escape. Finishing becomes addictive, and your whole life changes. Most people lose their discipline in the moments they call rest. They'll focus for an hour, then take a break by flooding their brain with hyperstimulation. Scrolling, gaming, junk food. Your dopamine baseline skyrockets. And now the next task feels boring, slow, and impossible to start. The fix isn't removing breaks, it's changing them. Take boring breaks. Walk, stretch, breathe, make tea. Give your mind silence instead of chaos. When rest stops overstimulating you, returning to hard work feels natural. Your brain isn't built to juggle tasks. Every switch, notifications, messages, random tabs, forces your brain to restart its focus cycle. It feels productive, but it destroys momentum. When you eat, just eat. When you work, just work. Try going to the bathroom without your phone. This teaches your brain to enter deep focus again. Single tasking is what allows you to reach flow. That rare state where effort feels effortless. Starting is the hardest part. Your brain exaggerates the pain, so you procrastinate. Lower the entry cost. Tell yourself, I'll do it for 2 minutes. Write 1 sentence, do 1 push-up, clean 1 corner. Once you start, the resistance disappears. Momentum takes over. You don't need to commit to the whole task. Just the first step. If you cut out all cheap dopamine, endless scrolling, junk food, constant entertainment, your brain will quickly begin craving hard work, because that becomes the only source of dopamine left. But most people won't remove everything. So here's a more realistic strategy. When you wake up, your dopamine baseline is fresh. Most people destroy it instantly by grabbing their phone and doom scrolling in bed. Now the brain expects high dopamine all day, making work feel painfully dull. Do the opposite. In the morning, no phone, no scrolling. Shower, move, and start your hardest task first. Keep dopamine low until your work is done. Save the high dopamine activities for the end of the day. This keeps your motivation stable the whole day. If you only work for the reward at the end, money, grades, status, your brain suffers through the hard parts. But if you reward the effort itself, your brain releases dopamine during the challenge. You become proud of the struggle, not just the finish line. This makes hard work feel lighter, and it makes you more likely to do it again. Stacking stimulants can help or hurt you. Working out with loud music or pre-workout feels great, but if you depend on those, you'll struggle to work without them. However, dopamine stacking can be used strategically. Pair something enjoyable with a task you hate. For example, listening to relaxing music while cleaning your room. This tricks your brain into liking the task. Just avoid stacking junk food plus scrolling plus TV together. That overload destroys your ability to focus later. Your brain adapts to what you repeatedly face. Avoiding discomfort teaches your brain that effort is dangerous. Facing discomfort teaches it that effort is safe. Cold showers, challenging workouts, difficult conversations, waking up when you don't want to. Every small hardship tells your brain, we can handle this. Eventually, your brain stops resisting hard work and starts craving it. Your brain loves games because they make effort visible. So turn your work into missions. Collect points, track streaks, beat your previous record. Set levels instead of vague goals. Each small win creates a healthy dopamine spike. That's how you build unstoppable momentum. Your brain mirrors the behavior of those around you. This is called social mirroring. Sit with people who work deeply, and your brain automatically imitates their rhythm. Sit with people who distract themselves, and your brain copies that too. Even silent co-working changes your focus. Hard work becomes a shared standard. Surround yourself with people who take discipline seriously, and your brain will follow. A dopamine detox isn't magic. It's simply a reset. By removing artificial stimulation for a short period, scrolling, gaming, junk food, caffeine, your brain returns to a natural baseline. The first days feel difficult. But then something shifts. Silence feels peaceful. Focus becomes natural. Small tasks feel rewarding again. Just don't jump straight back into overstimulation afterward. Use the clarity to work on the hard things first. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this. Do the hard thing before the easy thing. Because once you choose the easy thing, the hard thing becomes almost impossible. Stay consistent, stay patient. And if you want more content like this, IdeaCoreEleven has you covered. Most people lose their discipline in the moments they call rest. They'll focus for an hour, then take a break by flooding their brain with hyperstimulation. Scrolling, gaming, junk food. Your dopamine baseline skyrockets. And now the next task feels boring, slow, and impossible to start. The fix isn't removing breaks, it's changing them. Take boring breaks. Walk, stretch, breathe, make tea. Give your mind silence instead of chaos. When rest stops overstimulating you, returning to hard work